sometimes some people making about 2 million, 3 million in the heat of the pandemic. Why people were complaining, they were losing their jobs, they were having their salaries cut in half, cut in 3/4, sometimes cut off totally. Some were even laid off. We were in this business, we were making strides. Why? Because you always make, not employ you to work all the rest of your life. Because that's one of the things that many people don't know. You see, making money is in itself it's a doctrine. It's a form of teaching. It's not something that we're taught when we're in universities, right? We're not taught that. So it's something we need to deliberately learn. What do you call financial literacy? And a lot of us today are not financially literate, not because it's our fault, but because of the system that we find ourselves, the families that we come from, the advice that we get from our mothers and our uncles and so on and so forth. They tell us to go to get a good job and all the rest, which is not bad. But however, for some reason, they don't teach us about the street life out there. So a lot of people come out of universities, other postgraduates, or probably HNDs and whatever, and their minds are only glued towards becoming just a staff. And when they do this, they keep working ceaselessly on and on and on. It's more like the rat race. They work so much, at the end of the day, you find out that they don't have time themselves. You find out that every day they don't really have what it takes to become a happy person. You ask them how you're feeling, I'm fine. But deep down, they are not fine. They're like just walking through life. They earn what they call linear income. They work, they get paid, and the process keeps repeating itself. But I'm offering a business investment where if you work, right, you will get paid. However, at the point in time, you will not have to work like the way you were working when you started. When you stop working at the point in the business, the money keep rolling in perpetually. And that's what's happening for me right now, for many other businesses. Okay, I'm going to skip because of time. So Richard Branson is very clear. One of his quotes states, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, don't say, I'm not interested, I don't know about this, I'm also schooled in that area, I have my passion somewhere else. A lot of people today are doing, the working is not their passion. Let me ask you a question. What you're doing today, for example, maybe you're working in a company or maybe you're selling, you have a trade. A lot of people, about 90%, are not doing what they have passion for. But why are they doing it? They're doing it because they want to keep body and soul together. But at the end of the day, you cannot really go out of that race. But if you're going to a business like this, where you even if you know it's not your passion, you can use it as a means to an end. You can use this as a catapult, a springboard, a trampoline. Sorry, something that will push you forward, I beg your pardon, to the point you want to get to. Then you will not stop all this. So if you become a fashion designer, or probably you want to become a speaker, or you want to become want to own a school or a hospital, you can make money from here and invest in your passion. So when someone has an amazing opportunity, don't say no. Rather, say yes. And along the line, you learn how to go about it. We're offering you an amazing opportunity to live a healthier and a wealthier life. It's true. I'm not here to play games with you. This business is enshrined. The business is called Phytoscience, okay? And it has been on for the past 10 years. These are the members that are in charge that they started the business, okay? They are the helms of affairs. We are pioneering the business of planning. On the left side, we have the founder of the company. It's called late Datu Tansri like Tech Peng. He's late right now. But the wife took over, who is the co-founder. Her name is Sri Elatan. Then we have the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, his name is Willie To. So presently today, the co-founder and the CEO are the ones that are affair in this company. Why am I showing you this? So that you know that we have real people, not somebody online that will tell you put some money somewhere and they disappear. So where are they? They are based in Malaysia. We are based in Malaysia, and we established in September 2012. And let me shock you something. We're 10 years, but we make an average of about 15 million US dollars on a monthly basis. That's about, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 40-something billion naira every month. This money keeps coming in because of the product they're in. If you are told to do a business and there's no product and there's no service, please run away from that business. That's a Ponzi scheme. That's a Ponzi scheme. We have more than 100 millionaires created in this business. People are just making money on, and they're located in over 51 countries, right? And we have a building, so that this tells you that we're not a company that will set up today, the next thing that they have disappeared. There are some companies that some great elders told me about, that when they started, they had a very big, lots of noise. They were making lots of noise, collecting people's monies here and there, having seminars around the world. The point when they took off, nobody expected them. They don't have a base, so they are mobile. But we're telling you that our company has a building that is situated here that costs 4.5 million US dollars. So this doesn't make sense for anybody to run away and leave that asset. And as we know, properties and assets, landed properties appreciate with time. So the $4.5 million you are seeing could it be more than this right now? And they have about 2 million members across the globe. These are members that join the business. They are able to win cars. Now you may say, what's so big deal about cars? Cars is not a luxury, but it's a necessity. People are looking, they are finding it hard to buy cars today because of the in-cars. That's when it gets on it. People can get these cars by saying you earn more money, and yet you get extra cars. So these are members that have joined the business, have also bought cars for themselves. We have patients who was an ML350, as well as Mr. Michael Olusheye. These are people that started from humble beginnings. They invested in this business, but when they were investing, it was tough for them. But when they put in the right work, the right knowledge, and it doesn't just offer us cars, but also offers us trips across the globe. So you can see the other side of life. So you appreciate what life really has in store. So these are members that are in the business, that are diamonds, right? They have earned nothing less than 30,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars, 100,000 US dollars, 300,000 US dollars. These are members in the business that earned this much. So they are real people, and they are still alive. And I'm one of them by the grace of God. So I'm asking you to invest, because I know very well that when you do, these are trainings, because we don't just train the pocket. We don't just put money in the pocket only, I beg your pardon. We also train the mind. Because let's face it, one of the key things that bring income into our pocket is not just the work we do, but it's the direction that we're focused on, that we're facing. If we don't have the right knowledge about making money, or evil, and we'll be blaming God, or blaming our parents, or blaming our spouses, or blaming one thing or the other. But the fact remains that it's the knowledge that we have that determines how far we will go. So one of the key things about making money is also about self-development. And we give this for free in this business. Okay, these are retreats. Diamonds retreat in 2021, where Marriott Hotel was, we struck Marriott Hotel, we had fun, and it was a swell time. So it's not just making money, it's not just self-development, it's not just traveling around the world or buying cars, it's also about having fun. All fun as well. So it's a business where you work and yet you have fun. I mean, I don't know what else anybody will be looking for. Because let's face it, there are other businesses people will invest in, there's no fun. There are other businesses that people will invest in, they don't even help the next persons beside them. They don't help their neighbors. So it's not just making money. What about the person beside you? Are you impacting in the society positively? At the end of the day, if we now leave this planet, is there a legacy we will leave behind and say XYZ maybe to become who I am today? This person was able to impact on my life. That's wealth. Not just making money and you have a cool cash in your account. There's more to wealth than just finances. There's value that you add to life. These are hangouts. So we also ensure that couples are also involved. So it's because we believe that couples that stay together and do businesses together mean they can turn the world into the best place you can live in. Okay. So how do we earn in this business? How do we earn in this business? We earn what they call residual income. That is the income we make when we work. Let me give you an example of residual income. I know if I ask this question right now, right? You can just put the answer in the chat box. If this question is posed to you naturally, I know you will give me the right answer. But in reality, many of us are doing opposite. So let's imagine grandma comes to you and tells you, please, I want you to fill the drum in the kitchen with water. And grandma gives you two options. Fill the drum in the kitchen either with a bucket or it gives you a hose. The tap is outside. So I want you to type in the chat, what will you choose naturally? Or what would you choose, I beg your pardon, to fill that drum in the kitchen? Let me see your for those that are, let me see your message, let me see your response, let me see your answers. What would you choose? If you have a choice between a bucket to fill the drum in the kitchen, or to give a hose to fill the drum in the kitchen. A lot of persons would choose, let me see what person is in here. Mary Teresa said she would choose a hose, and that's true. A lot of us would choose the hose. Why is it so? Because it's only natural for anybody to choose what will give us more results and less work. And that kind of business that I'm inviting you to join and invest in right now. You work, but at a point you stop. Then what's the work? The work is to get the hose, plug it to the tap outside, roll it through the parlor, down into the kitchen, and into the top, into the rim of the drum. That's the work. Then you make sure it is settled. Then you on the tap and you watch it fill up. Instead of going back and forth using much energy. That's the kind of work. When you come into this business, when you invest in this business, you will work. You will fix your pipeline. You arrange yourself. But at a point, after doing what you're supposed to do, money will keep rolling in perpetually. And you relax. You can do other things. That's what they call the residual income. That's what they call the residual income. And that's what anybody that understands what residual income is, will do anything to make sure he or she gets there. Okay, so our compensation plan gives you residual income, travel for free, time freedom, and you have the chance to be your own boss as well as financial freedom. What is financial freedom? The freedom you get, even though, because a lot of people today, they are in the rat race. They want to make money, but they're in bondage. They are like in incarceration. They know the work they're doing, they don't like it. They don't want to go out, leave the house at 6, 5 o'clock, go all the way to Lagos Island or a distant place to go and work and come back stressed out, demoralized, and at the end of the month you earn next to nothing. Freedom is just more than what we think. It gives you the chance to make money. Then you can now plunge that income into other things of interest that you value, that you want to call your passion. So we have 11 ways of earning in this business, not just one way. Why is it so important to note that any one way is like putting all your eggs in one basket? That's not a wise way to make money, right? So you spread your eggs, you spread your investment everywhere. So in this business, even if you invest in one of this in one way, you can earn in different directions. So in other words, if A is not working at that point, you can see earn in level 2, in second way. If second way is not possible, you can still earn in the third way, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and some sort of income coming to your account. Because nothing is sacrosanct. Nothing is cast on stone. That's why you need income that is so that I want. So the first way of earning is what they call the key in bonus. Sorry, the direct sponsor bonus. The direct sponsor bonus. What does this simply mean? What does this mean? It means that I have a product for those that attended our presentation on Monday, and for those that may not know, let me give you an insight into our products. Because like I said, so there are products and there are no services. Please run away from that business. Run away from that business. The good book says that for us to earn money, let's take the good book first. I'll come to that later. For us to earn money, we must add some form of value to society. So money itself, this currency that we're holding, is not really what matters. It's the value that it has. The value. So what value are we giving to the society? In Phytoscience, in our business, we're giving value to those people that want policies or cancer of the pocket. So when you offer people of value in terms of getting their health, their back, their health or investment, the company compensates you or you instantly in dollars. For example, if you are a silver member, because you have the chance to come into the business, either you come in as a silver member investment portfolio or a gold portfolio or a platinum portfolio. So in the event you come in as a silver member on this package and you bring in a silver, as you can see at the top person here, you earn 22,995 naira. And if you bring in a gold, if you get somebody that also wants to invest it as a gold member, you earn 61,600. And if it is a platinum, the person will earn, the silver will earn 94,500. All these monies I've mentioned now, they are going to be paid to you instantly. They're going to be paid to you real time. It's not end of the month. It's not end of the week. It's not end of the day or end of the hour or end of the minute. It's that same second. This is paid to you in your account. I want you to close your eyes and look deep into what businesses you are into, what jobs you are into, and how much is being paid to you. Look at how much time you spend working from morning to night, from day 1 to 30th. At the end of the day, how much comes into your account? How much insult? How much stress and even job insecurity surrounds you vis-a-vis what you are seeing on this right now? This comes to you when you just make an effort to reach out to 1 or 2 persons and you get paid 22,000, 61,000 plus, and 94,000 plus. These monies are paid to you instantly, even more than people that are earning in salaries in offices. But if you take silver, is that powerful? Let's see what happens when you are a gold. A gold member bringing a silver, you still earn the same 22,995. But when you bring in a fellow gold, because the gold package is a higher investment platform, you now earn $177.75, which is $124,005, higher than the previous way of silver. When you bring in a gold, you earn $225, which is $157,500 naira. These monies are paid to you, like I said, real time. What about the platinum? If you come in as a platinum platform package member, which I am, which my host is also on, because that's the package that all of us, we believe that if you want to invest, like they say, if you want to chop frog, chop the biggest frog. So if you want to invest in such a way that so that your effort, your energy expending, you get value for money for it. I'm not saying you will not earn from silver and gold. You earn highest when you are platinum. For example, if platinum brings in a silver, he earns 22,995. He brings in a gold, he earns 124,425. But when he brings in a platinum, the person earns 315,000 naira instantly into the account. So anytime anybody buys the product or the person gets, you tend to extend hand of help to people outside, get paid for it instantly. Some people may say, I don't like the business about putting one, bringing people. Look, every business, it's about the mindset. It's about the mindset. I used to feel that way too before. I used to feel, I don't like businesses that you talk about bring 1 person, bring 2 persons. Every business on the planet that makes sense involves bringing people. If it's a school, you need to bring in parents to bring their children. If it's a hospital, you need to get patients to bring in so you can make money. It's everywhere. But when we talk about it, people, it's the mindset. So we need to reorient ourselves. I had to reorientate myself, and I realized that I was changing myself. And besides, when you invest in this kind of business, you're going to be earning 11 ways that you will never expect, more than conventional ways of the traditional business. Another way of earning is what they call the matching direct sponsor bonus, a compressed system. What does this mean? For instance, when you come into this business, that's you up here, right? When you come into the business and you obviously want to help those people out there, you now extend a hand of help to somebody like Thomas. Thomas is introduced into this business by you, or the person buys the product. Now, for buying the product, you get paid for that. But guess what? You speak with Thomas. You work with Thomas. Thomas now gets in to bring Peter and Paul. But Thomas that brought in Peter and Paul, each of these members coming in, attracts the bonus of $450, which is 315,000 naira comes into your account instantly. Now, for Thomas to have earned 630,000 naira, right? You will still earn 7% of what Thomas have earned. So what happens is that Thomas has earned from Peter and Paul. Now, you may not even know who Paul and Peter are. You may not know them. But the fact that they are in the system already. Thomas' earnings, 7%, I beg your pardon, will still come to you. That's 44,100. Now, if it goes down again, Paul go to the extra mile to now introduce their own to, you will still earn 2% from what Peter Thomas will earn 7%. You know, for every time in the business, all the way down to the 10th level, that you earn 25%. 25% income comes to you. Right? So for those that understand, even if it's 2%, 2% in multiple factors, multiple areas, is a huge amount of money. Or there's a small analysis that I did. Globacom has about 30 million subscribers, right? And the person was like, okay, fine, what's the big deal about that? So you may have 30 million subscribers, but the guy said spends about 100 naira every month on average. Some is spend about 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Some don't buy at all, but on average, when people spend 100 naira per day for this Globacom, for many having a SIM card, what happens is that 100 times 30 million will give you 30. Sorry, let me do the calculation again. That's 30. That's really something. So let me get this. That's 30 million. Okay. So we have an extra 0 and 0. So that's 3 billion. You have 3 billion naira coming into Mike Adenuga's account. And this is an old calculation about 2 years ago. What is he doing? Is that he has a system in place. And because even if the money is small, in little fractions, I beg your pardon, the money can still amount to huge amounts of money. So that's something like that nature that you find here. Then also we have what they call the key-in bonus. What does this mean? Each time a member is coming into the business, details are taken because you will have an account, right? An account that you can access any time of the day, anywhere around the world. And this can be done 24/7. So if somebody is in business and has tendered his name, ID number, and all the rest, what you simply do is that you put in the name, key number, and everything. Apart from in the sponsor bonus, which I talked about the first time, you also earn an extra money again for just typing in name and whatever. So for silver, you earn 1,500 plus. For gold coming in, you earn an extra 8,295. Then for platinum, you earn 21,000 naira apart from the direct bonus that you would have earned. This is powerful. Then another way of earning is called the pairing bonus. When we say pairing, it has to do with pair of slippers, pair of gloves, pair of glasses, and also pair of punching gloves. But you can use those words. Okay, so what does this? How does it work? It's very simple. In Phytoscience, they are saying they want to maximize as much as possible the income that comes to the business, and they pay you for investing. For instance, if you come into the business with S1, you get paid, right? I didn't talk about that one. If you come in with S2, you get paid. But guess what? Apart from the direct bonus you would have earned from bringing in S1 and S2 into the business, right? For this S1 and S2 silver. For beginning silver is 22,995 separately. They will still pay you an extra 10,220 naira again. Why? Because you have been able to take care of your left team and your right team. Now, let's go forward. If, for example, S1 now brings in and Sam, S1 will earn 10,220 naira. If S2 now brings in K, now earn his own 10,220 naira. But it doesn't stop there. For the mere fact that there's people coming into the business on the left side and the right side, for bringing in Kudi and Sam on the left, and bringing in Kate and Ade on the right, the system will still recognize that registration and still pay you above here an extra 10,220 naira in 2 places. You may not understand it fully, but the point is that you earn 10,220 naira every time 2 persons join your organization as silver, both on the left and on the right. If it's for gold, on the left and on the right, each time you do this, you bring in a gold on the left and gold on the right, you earn extra 55,300 naira. So anytime you have 2 golds coming in, one left, one right, you earn 55,300 naira. And for platinum, once they're coming in on the left and the right, you earn 140,000 naira. But let me tell you this, it doesn't have to be you that will bring in these people on the left and the right. So as many people that keep coming into the business are investing, you keep earning the 140, the 55, as well as the 10,000 naira every time people come into the business. This is massive. Then I'm going to skip this because of time. So in this business, people have earned so much, we will rank you. So when you can work, no, you have a target. It's just like when you're on the ocean in a big ship, you need to have a compass and a map to know where you're going to. You won't just be floating around. So when in this business, when you come in, you will have a target. The target is to become a crown president. When you earn, the company will say, for earning, you will be ranked. They're not ranking you because you're selling products. No. They're ranking you because you earn, right? And let me also stress this. People don't earn mainly from buying and selling in this business of investment. No, you earn more from building a team, having a team. You have it's like a business, it's like business partnership with different members, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. 24/7. So income keeps rolling in. So income doesn't come to you only, it also goes to the people that you're also working with. So they earn, you earn, everybody's happy. Unlike the conventional workspace in our offices, where those at the top only earn more than those below. So it's not a good thing. And if the ones below want to do so well, the ones at the top will be scared because they feel that their jobs are at stake. It's at jeopardy. So what do? They try to suppress those people at the bottom so they don't make them come up. But in this business, when you join this business, we'll make sure that those that are coming to the business, our partners, we support them with every single thing that we have. Because we know that their success is our success. So when they succeed and you get to 1 star, it means you have earned $3,000, $7,000. The company pays in dollars, not naira. Let me clear that fact. And that's massive. If you're a 3-star, it means you have earned nothing less than $15,000 accumulative since you started the business. For diamond, which I am by the grace of God, it means I've earned nothing less than 30,000 US dollars. Blue diamond is 50,000 US dollars. Black diamond, 100,000 US dollars. Crown diamond, 300,000 US dollars. Ambassador, 500,000. Then crown president, which we're all aiming at. But it's good to take that step, because not just talk about it, but you also take that step. So if you become a diamond in this business, once you get to the diamond level, right, and above, you are going to be giving some shares of 3% in the pool on monthly basis. So if you're a diamond, you have 2 units of that shares, which is $3,000 per unit. Per unit is $3,000. So diamond will get 2 units. Blue diamond will get 3 units. Black diamond will get 4 units. Crown diamond will get 6 units. Crown ambassador will get 8 units. Crown president will get 20 units. So the more you earn, the more you keep earning. And this is an investment you made. So a lot of people have joined this business with little or nothing, and they have earned more than what they expected. Pay their debts, taking care of the school fees of the children, and do a lot of things. And like I said, the most important thing is that you now have a different mindset as regards how you make money. So for some may be thinking these are just fictitious. No, they are real people that have made this money. We have testimonies of Crown Ambassador. Crown Ambassador means someone that has earned nothing less than 500,000 US dollars. These are the men that are here right now, you're seeing on the screen. Mr. Jide and Mr. Bismarck. And the lady in the middle has earned nothing less than $1 million. This lady resigned her job in Honda in Malaysia, and a lot of people told her she wasn't going to do anything great, but today she's happy for it. So, and these people you're seeing here, Mr. Michael Olalere and Mrs. Patience Emobe, These are black diamonds in the business. They started with nothing. They were coming from nowhere, and today they have earned nothing less than 100,000 US dollars. They have changed the landscape of this industry. So you don't just work and work and work. You also will work where you earn more, and you don't need to borrow so much. You don't even borrow at all, because the return on investment is massive. You get your money paid back, and you can begin to help others around you. We have the blue diamonds, Alexi Bori, Ijoma Stella, Sarah Oladuro, Henry Okocha, as well as Olawale John. Mr. Wale, sorry, I'm calling your name wrongly. That's the and there are more blue diamonds. Mary Olariwaju, Obiefuna Faith, Mary Tinoye, as well as Ejiofor Benedict. These are blue diamonds in the business. I've earned nothing less than 50,000 US dollars. Young people that didn't want to go to school, they don't want to go to work for anybody. Maybe they graduated, they started doing this business, they're making money right now. And that's my humble self. Mr. Victor Emobe, Akwa Afolabi, Oluwashino Ebere, Professor Adeloye Babatunde of Unilag, as well as Mrs. Ebaho, Mary Teresa. These are members that have earned nothing less than 30,000 US dollars. These are diamonds in the business. And we're moving somewhere. And the other countless people that have earned 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, many people. So why am I? Investments are always everywhere. But before you invest, please shine your eyes. Look very well. Look at an investment that will take you from A to Z, that will give you the things that you want out of life, give you knowledge, will give you good partnership, it will give you peace of mind, give you good health. And when you put your money in, let's face it, the money is even going to be exchanged for products. So you are basically, it's a win-win thing. And at the end of the day, you're leaving a legacy that will touch not just your life or your family's life, but the lives of people that you've never even met. If you join us today, you will be changing the whole landscape entirely. So how do we join this business? How do we join this business? One of the key things that I need to talk about, okay? Mr. Wale, I don't know if you have the... Mr. Wale?
It's there. It's on this slide.
Okay, is it there? Okay, so let me just go to the business.
Yes.
But also let you know that when you're joining the business, there are also things you can also benefit from. And I'm going to show you right now. So we have, so this is how you can, this is what you need to do when you want to invest in our business. You are basically exchanging your cash for products. So you're not losing anything, but you're going to be part of a system. So if you come in with a promo pack of 108,432, they will give you 3 crystal cells, and maybe that will be shown to you later. Or you can come in with the real promo, with the real package of 144,308, which is here, and you get 6 double stem cells, or 4 double stem cells, 1 snowflake, and 1 crystal cell. So you are basically exchanging your money for powerful products, stem cell products, which is making waves today in the world, but people don't know about it yet. So if you strike when the iron is hot, you make a lot of money. Or you can come in with the 694,608. Then we have the maximum, the one that costs 1.717,363,000. Some people may say, I don't have money for this, but there's a promo going on right now. Instead of saving money to invest 1.717 million, maybe you don't have that money, you can still spend 694,608, and yet you'll still be on the highest package. It's a promo. It's auto promote. So instead of spending 1.7 million, you can spend this quantity, 694 plus, and yet the promo will push you straight to platinum, and you save about 1.1 million naira. And guess what? The promo is not going to last forever. It's going to terminate at any time. So strike while the iron is hot, like I said. If you wait too long, opportunity will pass you by. And by the time people now realize that they wish they knew earlier, they would have invested, they would have done this. When you invest in this business, it will work. But like I said, the work will not be for too long. If you do the right thing, you learn more. At a point, you begin to make a hell of money. So pick up your registration form from who referred you to this invitation, this presentation. Fill the necessary details, right? choose your package of choice, make your payments, follow up to confirm and get your products, and also invite people to start learning. Remember, you make money by simply sharing the Phytoscience opportunity with others. Sharing is caring, and sharing is earning. Welcome to Financial Freedom, and see you at the top. God bless you so much. Thank you very much for listening to me. God bless you so much.
Wow.
Wale, over to you, please.
Wow. Please.
Thank you.
You see, I cannot even close my mouth because this is an awesome presentation. So much energy. Can we show him that love of reaction? Thank you so much, Mr. Ophios, for that amazing presentation. God bless you. God bless you. God bless. We cannot thank you enough. That energy is much. Wow. And you really killed it, and exactly the time. You know, I want to say a big thank you. And we have 4 minutes to go. And this 4 minutes, I'm just going to share something with us, and we close. Because you are just going to get back to the person who will fire you and ask the person, how do I start? The reason is this. Somebody asked me a question when I shared the link to the group. He said, why are you talking about the business? Why not talk about the product? And I answered the person. I said, if you have good health and you don't have money, he said no. I said, then if you have money and you don't have good health, your life is not still balanced. So all you need to do in Phytoscience, we have a balanced life because we have the health and we have the wealth. So today we are talking about the wealth. Because the good news is this, stem cells is going to get to 467 billion. So the question is this, what are you going to get from it? So of Phytoscience, you get well. Then what happens? And the man said, please, I want to register. Because he wanted to get the product to just use for his health. But he said, because you have shared this with me, I want to register. So put me in the platform. As I'm talking tonight, the person is in this platform. So the good news is that on Monday next week, we shall be sharing the product aspect of Phytoscience. Please don't miss it. Share the link to as many as possible. You have seen it. Sharing is caring, and sharing is earning. The more you share, the more you earn. Believe you me, because you are going to be saving somebody. And if you can solve a problem, you'll make money.
Yep.
So I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Ophios for that amazing presentation tonight. Pleasure, please just get back to the person who will fire you here. I want to say a big thank you to Phytoscience for giving me the opportunity to host this meeting tonight. I want to thank all the co-hosts and all the leaders. I cited our African directors that are in the house. We say thank you. And from me to you here, I want to unmute everyone so that we can say good night to one another. By Monday next week, we shall be coming back again to share this amazing opportunity of the product. Thank you so much, Mr. Ophios. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed everything. Thank you, my co-host. Thank you, the leaders in the house. And
thank you.
I will now